Hello everyone, it's your host, Get Good Fox, and it's time for some more Project Lazarus. Today, we're going to be playing as Dozer, and we're going to be on the new desert level. Now, I have actually beaten it because the last episode I recorded, I won, but the file was corrupted. It was completely unviewable, so I'll have to be repeating the performance. So, this is really important. These are the upgrades, and the thing to know is every one of these notches represents leveling up the weapon one time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 notches on the shotgun means that my shotgun will start at level 7. And that makes a really, really huge difference. These two are passive, but also you do have to collect the item for them to actually matter. But when you collect, so this damage has 5 notches on it. It means when I choose the damage upgrade, it'll start at level 5 and then be level 6 when I choose it, because I did choose it from an upgrade. So that makes you way more powerful. Not really crazy about that idea, but yeah, let's just get in there.
40.
And here we are. So, Dozer, the first thing to know about Dozer is a starting weapon is a shotgun. Several things to know about it. So, Dozer is a shotgun mech, that's its starting weapon. As you can see here, it's level 8 already. Let's go ahead and grab our other shotgun. So now we have 2 level 8 shotguns right off the bat. That's basically like leveling up like almost 16 times or something. Absolutely wild. I don't want any of these, so I'm just gonna skip. I really don't want to break my build, because if I choose a weapon that I don't have any levels in, then it's gonna stink. So here's the next thing that Dozer can do. If you run enemies over, like this, I'm guessing they have to be smaller. Okay, well, this is what we want. We want auto turrets. I'm gonna just spam a bunch of auto turrets, because they're gonna start at level 8. That's what I have my points in. But as I squish enemies like this, I actually get armor back. So we're up to 85 armor, and that's because of the upgrades. The next thing to know about Dozer is Dozer does not steer the same way as the Lazarus. Lazarus moves in, like, we gotta focus, like, every time I pick one of these, that is the same thing as me basically gaining 8 levels, which is absolutely nutty. So I'm absolutely gonna be picking that. Dozer drives around like an RC car. I'll take Cosmic Ball. We don't have any points in the back armor. That's, I guess, the next thing, though. So first I want to talk about Dozer drives around like an RC car. That's just the way Dozer handles. The second thing is that Dozer's weapon loadouts differ from Lazarus's. So Dozer has 2 arm upgrades, just like Lazarus does. But where Dozer differs is that, oh, those plants had items in them. I didn't know that. Okay, here we go. Oh, I didn't choose speed. Okay, yeah, that's right. I wasn't gonna go for a speed build on this one. I'm gonna skip again. It's so important that we don't break the build. Breaking the build is such a massive loss for us. I don't wanna... I'm gonna skip again. They are really trying to screw me on this right now. I'll re-roll. Okay, here we go. I'll take another one of these deployable turrets. They really want to box me into something that does not fit the build at the moment, which is not what I want, because those weapons are not leveled up, even in the slightest. One thing that's crazy about this level is you get a ton of money, and you get a ton of money because there are a ton of item pickups just everywhere. Like right there, we're just picking up Cavarium. Cavarium is the name of the currency in this game. And those item pickups are just everywhere. They do reappear as well. They do respawn. I'm kind of worried that I might be making a mistake by not choosing speed, but we will see. We'll see how it goes. The problem is that this Dozer mech only gets 2 body slots, and that means I have to give something up. Okay, here's one that we want. I do have points in... So these are the 2 body slots. It's going to be for the gravity retractor, which is going to let us suck up the EXP more effectively. EXP does despawn. Not really crazy about that game mechanic, but, you know, what can you do? but this will help us level up quicker, obviously. Let's go for the shotgun. But basically, if I don't have to use my rerolls or my skips, then I won't use them. But we really want to fill out our build. You want to fill out your build very quickly. Oh, here's another item. There we go. More armor plating. So our armor is maxed out at 120. Auto turret. Let's keep filling the build out. Like I said, all of those auto turrets start at level 8. So basically, it just means it's basically the same as getting like 8 levels. Just absolutely bonkers. And then we can mop them up. We can work on just leveling them all up to the max. Let's go for this gravity reactor once again. The other ones don't fit into the build. They're not what I have my points into. Now, eventually you would have everything maxed out, and once you have everything maxed out, then you could kind of build into whatever you want. But that is not currently the case. Shotgun, you know, obviously big damage, but has the disadvantage that it's a you know, short range. Can't have it all though. I guess maybe if you level everything up, then maybe you can have it all. Who knows? Oh, okay, so one thing that's dangerous about this game is right now I'm heading in a downwards direction. That is dangerous because it is a blind spot on the camera. Because I can't see where down is. Okay, let's keep going. I really wish we could get a few more turrets because I really want to finish the build. I will feel so much better if we can just finish the build. We finish the build, everything will be great. I want to make sure I grab these green gems because, like I said, they will despawn. And green gems are pretty valuable. Not as valuable as red gems, though the red gems are also pretty uncommon. Here's the damage increase. There we go. So damage is going to start out at level 6 because we had 5 notches in it, and then when you pick it, that's 1 level on it, so it starts at level 6. Just absolutely wild. Also, this mech is more heavily armored. 120 armor is more than the Lazarus. I believe Lazarus has 45 armor at the max. And that's actually why I'm choosing the auto turrets. Why am I choosing auto turrets? I'm choosing auto turrets because this mech isn't very quick, and I'm hoping that lots of... I don't know if it's going to work this way, but what I'm hoping is that the auto turrets are able to hold back the enemy because I won't be able to flee from them. Okay, so this is a weird part of the level where there's just no enemies for some reason. Why are there no enemies? Your guess is as good as mine. But there are none. I don't think that slow is the answer on this map. I do think that high speed is preferable, mainly because there's so many item pickups, and if you're fast, well, you can obviously race around and get all of the item drops. That is currently not an option to us, but I feel like this is what's going to win. I don't know what overclock does. Gonna be totally honest. Like I said, where are the enemies? Don't know where they are. Might jump cut until we find some action. Okay, it is now 6 minutes in and we found something. And these are like, I don't know, these weird convoy enemies that they don't really attack you or anything. They could go into your path, but what do I want? Let's get our shotguns maxed out. That'd be a good idea. Let's get the shotguns going. That's gonna be one of our main sources of damage. Basically, if I can't finish my build, then I'm gonna want to try to like max out our damage. So right now, basically, the main thing I want is the last 2 turrets. As you can see, the shotgun is pretty good at, I mean, these guys are, you know, a little bit on the fragile side, so maybe not the most impressive targets to go against. They do have a bit of AoE as well, which is nice. We'll take the damage here, because those other ones break the build. And we are also finding items on the ground. Okay, so if you're wondering, how long does a round go? It goes to a little past 22 minutes. The boss spawns at 22 minutes, and then the game continues on until you defeat the boss. I will say, like, there's kind of a sudden death at about 20 minutes because some pretty tough enemies spawn in, and they do a ton of damage, and they're fast, and they've got decent health. And if you're not able to take them out, then, like, you know, you probably won't even get to the boss. But they drop an absolute truck ton of EXP. Okay, so now we're getting back into the enemy phase. Let's get our shotguns maxed out. Once again, no, I would have taken the turret deployer if we had it, but not an option. There's a green gem, going for it. Once again, with all the upgrades we've made, these enemies are just not going to stand a chance. They're going to have to bring the heavier enemies out, and we'll know them because they've got a bunch of tentacles on them. Those are like, that's when it gets a little more spicy. One thing I don't like about the upgrade system, about how it levels up your stuff already, is it does make kind of the beginning a little boring, because you're like, yeah, my weapons are so heavily upgraded that none of these enemies even stand a chance. Oh, here we go. Another auto turret. Okay, we need one more auto turret to finish the build. And I'm becoming increasingly confident that we will finish the build. Here we go. Now the enemies are becoming a little more numerous. That's what I want to see. Get a little more interesting in here. Get a little spicier in here. That's what we gotta bring on the numbers. Now this build we're on is completely reliant on... Oh, there we go. We just finished the build. Awesome. Okay. So now I gotta think about what I want to put my points into to max everything out. And as you can see, we've got... This build is kind of designed to camp the area, because I knew I wouldn't be very fast. That's why we've got all these, like, these auto turrets here to help me hold the line. You know what I want to do? I want to get let me get the shotguns maxed out. I want to get shotguns maxed out and damage maxed out, and then I would like to try to show you an evolution, and that means leveling up the cosmic orb to the max. Oh yeah, we're holding our ground. That actually could work to our benefit on this. Like I said, I did clear this map, but there was a disadvantage. I actually do need maximum suck. And the reason I need maximum suck is because I'm not very fast. I need to make sure that most of the enemies I kill are already in the suck range. So in this map, there is going to be a lot of those stone encircling guys. Let me get my accessories all maxed out first. That's going to be a good idea. Accessories and shotgun, and then I think we're going to go right into damage. Or Cosmic Guardian. And then what we're going to try to do is evolve the Cosmic Guardian. To evolve a weapon, there's a few qualifications you got to meet. One, currently only the shoulder, the back-mounted weapons are evolvable. So your arm-mounted weapons, that would be like my shotguns in this case, and then our side-mounted weapons, that would be the all of those auto turrets. They do not evolve. They do seem to get a decently good upgrade at level 10, but they don't evolve. But to evolve a weapon, one has to be a shoulder-mounted weapon. And then, oh, look at all these enemies. Okay, hold on a second. I was hoping that we'd be able to mow them down a little more better. Making me a little worried here. One thing is that the driving is a little awkward on this vehicle. I'm kind of worried that during two phases, the reloading phase and then the turret redeployment phase, we're just gonna get like screwed. Okay, let's start leveling up Cosmic Energy. But yeah, so it has to be a back-mounted weapon, such as Cosmic Energy. Another example would be like the drones. And then another condition is that you gotta get it to level 10. And once you get to level 10, you gotta level up, keep leveling up, and eventually or it could be immediately, just depends on your fortune, the evolution will appear as a level up option. Oh, this is... And our suck range is so good. Look at that. The suck range is helping so much at the moment. Letting us get all of this EXP despite the fact that we are on the slow side. Although we're leveling up really fast right now. Maybe I don't even need to move around. Maybe I can just like mow these guys down. Yeah, just try it. These like buff shotguns. Not only are these shotguns level 10 each, but we have a level 10 damage upgrade, giving them even more power. And although our turrets aren't maxed out, come on, they're all level 8. That is pretty high level. So I have a feeling our turrets are going to be doing just fine. Here's some green ones. Oh, one of them got to me. Okay, we need to get 4 more levels to get this up to level 10, and then we can go for the evolution. Hopefully. They've scratched my armor a little bit. Nothing too alarming, though, admittedly. We'll see, though, when, like I said, the game's gonna get a little spicier. Right now, not too bad. Keep going for the Cosmic Guardian. Once we get Cosmic Guardian leveled up, then all we'll have to do... Okay, so here are the rock guys. These guys are going to become really common, and that's actually why I'm going for this slower build, because I knew the rock guardians were going to try and box me in, and I was just like, nah. The only way to get through that, we're going to have some massive, like, defensive capabilities. I originally thought of going to... Let's see how we do against this, because, like, once the rock guardians all despawn, they're going to, like, swarm the crap out of me. Okay, can we do it? Can we hold? Can we hold? Oh yeah, we just held. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so one thing is I do get confused on what direction I'm facing, because like you drive more like a car, and like, yeah, it's easy to get confused on what direction you're facing. Especially when you are kind of like, oh god, the enemies are everywhere, please don't squish me. Whoa, they got huge. I've never gotten them to level 8 before. That's crazy. Crazy awesome. Okay, here's the tentacle guys. These guys are a little worrying. They're faster than me. I mean, that's been kind of the case for a little bit, but we have to outmuscle them. We don't have an option. We have to outmuscle these guys. We gotta hope that we have the firepower to stand our ground. We gotta hope that the combination of defensive capabilities, and I mean not in terms of our, I mean we do have armor, but I'm mainly talking about like we gotta hope that our defensive style upgrades are enough to hold these jerks off. So far, so good. Because when I won, I did it with Lazarus, and I did it through speed. Okay, so Cosmic Guardian is 10. What that means is, if we get fortunate, we'll level up and the evolution will become available. And I'll get to show you guys we are holding these guys back. Like, it is happening. It is happening. This is great. The stone wall firepower is real. I hope it's enough for the boss, though. Like, the boss is pretty bit of a beefy boy. Okay, here we go. Come on. There's a little bit of a rearming phase when the turrets reset. That's always when I'm worried. Like, one of these days what's going to happen is, like, I'm going to have to reload and I'm going to have to rearm the turrets at the same time. They are slowly chipping away at me. I'm allowing a hit through periodically. That's not good. Let's just get these turrets repaired. These turrets don't... It's not going to take too much to max each of them out. They're already at level 8. No, you don't. Don't even try it. We're making it happen. We're making it happen. The driving is so awkward. It definitely takes some effort to get used to, like, the driving. Turrets are rearming. Here's the next wave of the encircling stone guys. This is gonna be a wave right here. Once these stone guys disappear, there's gonna be a big wave of these guys. A little bit concerning, but you know what? That's what we set up for. This is what I hope. Please do not run out of... Okay, run out of ammo now. Okay, we reloaded. We're good. Oh my god. We just mowed all of those fools down. All of those fools just got mowed down. And see, here's another wave of them. It's all good, though. It's... I think we will definitely... Oh, man, I gotta be worried about this. So when you get to 20 minutes, these pretty tough enemies appear. They're fast, so we gotta be able to mow them down immediately. Like, if we can't mow those guys down immediately, we are going to be in trouble because they do an absolute truck ton of damage. They do like 25 damage a hit, and that is not going to be good. They all die. Oh, here it is. Antimatter Guardian. Okay, so we chose the evolution, but here's the thing. You don't get the evolution just because you chose it. You can see it right here. We actually need to travel in that direction, and we need to locate the upgrade on the ground. The good news at 20 minutes, because there is some good news, despite the fact that they're very dangerous, they give out an absolute incredible amount of EXP, because each of them will drop a red gem, and that will power level us. We should be able to max out every item, assuming we live. That is the assumption. The assumption is that we live. Okay, so next we locate here. Now we got to hold our position on the circle. And if we look, you'll see that this, you know, our mech is too big. You can see that expanding circle. Once that circle fully expands, we will have the evolved version of the weapon. And if you have extra weapons, like if we were playing on Lazarus, there we go. Antimatter Guardian has evolved. And now here's the deal. If you were playing as Lazarus, the Lazarus mech has multiple back mounts. You could get 4 evolved Cosmic Guardians. You could absolutely do that. Nothing stops you from doing that. It's basically just whether or not you can level them up or not. That is your only limiting factor. Let's try to get as much EXP as possible. Like, you know, getting a few more of these turrets maxed out before the like, basically they're Murlocs. They're like World of Warcraft Murlocs, essentially. See if we can get these maxed out. You know, maybe I can find maybe I can, like, oh, I'm probably not going to be able to squish anyone now that I've got this Guardian. I was thinking about maybe trying to get some armor. This is such a weird stage of the game because it's right at the end of the you know, like we're approaching the 20-minute marker, and they're sending these super weak enemies. Maybe it's just kind of like, oh, you know, give you a little bit of a break before, you know, before it hits the fan, basically. But yeah, these enemies here, very wimpy, don't even stand a chance. They're not even worth that much EXP, to be honest. This music is so weird. The music reminds me of, like, Terraria music. The music is, like, it's not necessarily bad music, but it just does not feel like it fits this game. That's all I can think of with this music. It's like, it's not necessarily bad, but God, it so does not fit the game. Okay, so we got 2 of the turrets maxed out. Well, no, we got one turret maxed out, 1 more to go, and then we'll, well, we've got like 5 to go, but 1 more level to go and we'll max out another turret. We still got a minute and a half. Might be able to get another, might be able to squeeze another level off. Like I said, once again, the mega vacuuming effect of the magnets, allowing us to, despite the slow speeds, to suck all of the EXP up, which is going to let us finish up these builds. Yeah, we're probably going to gain 1 more level. By time it, like I said, by the time it hits the fan. Okay, here comes the rock, guys. Boxing us in again. Not a big deal. So next we got to be worried about the heavy wave, like the elite wave, I guess I'll call it. Okay, we got 2 more weapons to max out. If we can handle the elite enemies, the Warcraft Murlocs, that will absolutely finish the build. I have no doubt, there's no doubt in my mind it will finish the build. Let's go into the middle and let these guys, oh, look at that EXP. Amazing. That's another one maxed out. We might get another level out of this. All these green orbs. Oh God, oh no! I didn't see them because they blend in with the ground. Okay, we are back. And it's the big dude Murloc guys time. You could see them there, the big dark guys. And we should be nearly maxed out. Oh God, I am totally surrounded. Let me get my armor back up. So I want at least to have some armor. Oh my God, we are spraying them up. We might be okay. I'm gonna get so when you max out your build, it's just like Vampire Survivors. You can get Cavarium, which is just more money. Oh my God, it's so good. I was right there. Oh my God, I was right there. And now we're just mowing them all down. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh yes. There's the red gems. Red gems, like I said, worth an absolute truck ton of EXP. And now all of that EXP is about to become more Cavarium packages per pickup. And that's not the end of them either. That was just the first wave of them. Oh, this is great. The build is working exactly the way that I was hoping it would. Now I don't know how it would handle hyper mode. Give it to me. I'll take all of it. Give me all of it. Also, like, let's not assume that we've just beaten the boss. I'm hoping that, like, we'll have the fire, because, like, the boss can be a little quick, and it's more the fact that I'm kind of slow. That's the main issue. But right now, the fully mag, this is the exact same build and everything. But this build, absolutely putting these enemies down. Oh, here come more Murlocs. That's fine. Just try and make it through. The barrage, the machine gun turrets are ready to meet you. Wait, what's this guy doing? Sneaking in here? No, you don't. More money. Absolutely. Maybe I shouldn't be over. Maybe I should be taking some of these armor packages, just in case. Let me just get my armor maxed out. Let me just play it safe. Let's be smart about it. We can always farm more money. But let me make sure in my moment of victory that we don't ruin everything. One more armor pack should get me back to max. There we go. Armor is now maxed out. Now we have max armor. That might be the end of them. The boss will be here at 22 minutes. All I gotta hope for now is that we either A, vaporize the boss, or B, the firepower has enough knockback that he can't just, like, get on top of me and just start squishing me. That's the only thing I'm concerned about, is that he might be too thick and too fast. We'll see, though. We'll see. Okay, any moment now. I'm ready. I'm ready. There he is. Let me make sure I'm facing the right direction. That's him right there. Let me get a little closer. I don't want to get too close because, oh, it's working. We are stopping him from advancing. The bullets are stopping him from getting close. Oh, we are just going to hose this guy down. He is going to get hosed. Let me see if we can get a better view of him. Not too close. Don't need to get squished. Yeah, he can't advance through the bullets. The bullets are holding him back. It's got just enough knockback. It's like he's trying to push through a fire hydrant hose. God, he's tanky though. How much of this can he take? There we go. Down he goes. That's going to be the level cleared. Let's check the stats. So we earned 1,300 Cavarium from that, almost 10,000 enemies neutralized, shotgun, look at this auto turret, up to 283 damage. Very excellent. Antimatter Guardian, didn't get too much, you know, we didn't allow the enemy very close to us. Maybe I should have gone for the drones. The drones would have been more aggressive, but I wasn't sure if they'd be able to get to me or not. But there we go. Finished it strong, even though we had that little bit of a bump. Anyways, let me know what you think down in the comment section. I still like the game. I would like it better if they rebalanced the EXP where you didn't get these level ups. I think that does reduce some of my enjoyment. Also, not crazy about the enemies that blend in with the ground. I guess you just need to be more careful, though. I guess that's just the answer. Anyways, let me know what you think down in the comment section. Like the video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future Project Lazarus content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.